is heating up. Tuesday is next on SoapNet.
Oh, my God. Oh. Hello? 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 I'm looking for my son. He's supposed to be here at Camp 19, but
Mom, Gertie, you finally made it!
Oh, Matthew. Oh, thank God. Hey, you. Hey, look at me. Ow. You do not go and have an overnight at Beau's house and then just leave me directions taped to his door on how to get to the campsite.
Were my directions right?
Yes, they were very clear, but that's not the point. It's supposed to be Camper and his mom camping trip, you know? Camping trip. Together. How did you get here? Where in the world did you get this tent?
Is that you?
Beau!
Right.
Oh, my God, look at Beau! I can't believe, what are you doing here?
Isn't this great? We're gonna have a camping trip together.
Hey. It's gonna happen, honey. I can feel it. Your mom's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, looks like rain, huh?
She's on the top of the list. They're gonna find a heart that matches. She's gonna pull through. I know it.
You just promised me one thing.
Okay?
You don't disappear again. I don't care what the reason is.
Oh, my God, what have I done? Oh, my God.
I promise.
I love you. Know that.
Who do you think that is?
It's the office.
David, I know that Vicky's got the hospital staff to look after her, but I still want to check in on her myself.
That is fine, but I'm going with you
You
because
don't
you're way
have to.
too upset to drive.
I am not
Wait.
upset, David.
Hey, look.
No.
Just relax, okay? She could still be okay if they find a heart in time.
Oh, David. She's running out of time.
Hey. You've been here all night. Well, the visiting hours have started. Some of the family's out there, so maybe you should go home and get some rest now.
I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm afraid that if I let go of her hand, that she's gonna die. So I'm not gonna let go.
You gotta protect me. Knight, there's a guy out there, and he wants to have one of my legs shortened, and they're coming after me, and I ran, and I barely got away.
My word, what have they done to you?
What? Huh? What do you think? You could just run away and that's it? Huh? You have no idea what pain is.
Oh, God, I feel like I'm in The Godfather.
Now, see here. You leave this lady alone, or else.
Or else what?
Ariel?
Oh my God! Where'd you get that sucker?
Mr. Buchanan gave it to me after he taught me how to use it.
Anyways, well, Antonio's gonna be here in a second. Did you get any sleep last night?
Not really. Just kept laying, dreaming about Mom laying in that bed. And...
What?
See that guy?
Yeah?
He's that Atlantic City detective, the one that was questioning about Paul.
What's he doing here?
I don't know. Probably wants to arrest me.
Natalie, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but the cops walked in. They saw me with blood all over my hands and blood all over the... You know, just... Excuse me. Hi, detective. Here to see me?
Oh, hello, Miss Vega.
Is it about Paul? I mean, is he alive? Is he okay? Did you find him?
Oh, haven't found him yet. And I might have some questions to ask you about that later. But right now I'm looking for Mr. Kramer's sister, Kelly Buchanan.
Yeah, was in the sunroom last time I walked by.
Thanks. Excuse me.
See? I told you that you weren't a suspect. Hey, what's the matter?
Just, you know, I loved Chris, and then he was killed, and then Paul and I, we were gonna, I mean, we were all, nothing happened, but now he's missing.
You had nothing to do with anything that happened, assuming that anything even did.
Okay. You're right. We gotta concentrate on Mom. Come on, let's go.
Your mom's still asleep.
No. No, I'm not.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm very happy to see my beautiful girls here. I'm very happy to see Blair here with you, Todd. This is not funny.
Here, let me help you.
I didn't say it was funny. I said it was going to be fun.
Yeah, but you also said that this was for scouts and their dads, remember?
Wait a minute, you said this was for scouts and their moms.
Well, I invite the both of you in case if one of you were too busy. And you both said yes. I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Sounds like a line to me. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what'd you do? Did you buy out the whole camping store?
I bought everything that you needed to have on a camping experience, so shoot me.
You didn't buy a gun too, did you?
Listen, honey, you can't do this, okay? You've got to stop trying to match Bo and me up, all right? We've been very clear about this, all right? This isn't the right way to do it. It just isn't.
Well, you're friends, right?
Yes.
Good friends. But now you can be really good friends. Even better than the dance contest. Come on, it will be like a family camping trip.
Well, you know, we're all here. Hey, Nora, this is a carabiner. You know, it's for mountain climbing with ropes, rappelling.
Yes, it is. I just thought it was very important that I buy everything that we could possibly need on a camping trip, especially since the guy told me to.
Well, I guess I left mine at home.
Well, you can borrow mine. Okay, I may not be the camping expert that you are. You know, I'm a little green. I haven't camped in years and years since I was little, but I loved it then. And that's a tent.
Yeah, this is. And in fact, this is quite a tent.
Thank you.
Takes a real knack to pitch a tent like this one.
That's okay, Mom. You and Bo can stay in the one that we put up, and I'll stay in my sleeping bag out here.
Matthew. No, thank you. That's very generous of you. But I can put up this tent in no time. Really.
Okay. Come on, Bo, we can go fishing.
No, you know what? I'm gonna stick around here and help your mom out a little.
No, absolutely not. I insist. You guys go and catch your little amphibian things, and I will stay here and throw out up the tent.
Okay, see you, Mom.
Okay. You go off, have a good time, do your manly thing, bring home a big one. I'm gonna sit here and do the womanly put the house up thing. Kind of got the carburetor and tent. And I hate camping. I really do. I hate camping. I hate it. I hate it. I hate camping.
Look, if the SEC wants to launch a criminal investigation, they know where to find me.
The Security Exchange Commission. Is this because of the money I took from Buchanan Enterprises?
It's no big deal, really. I'll take care of it.
No, Kevin, it's because you covered for me. I am not going to let you get punished for something I did.
Well, it's in the lawyer's hands now. If the SEC wants to take me...
Okay. I've got to tell you the whole story. I don't care if you hate me. I am not going to let you suffer for this.
I'm not gonna hate you. I love you. You know what? I don't even want to hear about your affair with Nick Carson right now.
Nick wasn't blackmailing me. I got the money for Paul.
I knew it. That's... What does he have on you?
Excuse me, Mr. Buchanan. Detective Morrow? Atlantic City PD?
Yeah, of course, sure. This is my husband, Kevin.
Hey, how are you, Detective?
How are you doing? Sorry to intrude. I understand you have family here in the hospital?
My mother, yes.
Right. I hope everything works out well for her.
Thank you.
Ms. Buchanan, I need to ask you a few more questions. About your brother, Paul?
Listen, my wife told me about her brother's disappearance, and she doesn't know anything else about it.
You see, ma'am, yesterday when I questioned you, you never told me that you were in Atlantic City when your brother disappeared. And on top of that, you were staying in the same hotel room where we found his blood.
I should take a picture of this and give it to the Museum of Modern Art. Tent at rest.
Mom, you won't believe it. Bo got arrested.
What?
Hey, pal. Put down a piece, huh? All I'm here to do is collect.
No, you're here to beat me to a pulp because I don't have your money. But I told you, I'll get it for you in a couple of days.
Hey, you've been saying that for weeks, Roxy.
I would strongly advise against coming any closer. If this goes off, you will be left unable to reproduce.
Hey, don't mess with me, pal. Okay?
You will get your money in 1 hour.
Full.
Guaranteed, sir.
When I get back, either I get the 18,000 or I tell you what. I got a couple rolls of duct tape and a shovel in the trunk of my car. And then you're really gonna see what a party's about.
Gotta hand it to you, Nigel. You're my hero. But can you answer me one question? Where the hell are you gonna come up with 18 grand in 1 hour?
There's only one place I know of.
Hey, I brought you some chicken soup. Thought it might give you a little strength.
Thank you.
You know, Todd, you really should go home. Go home and rest just a while.
No.
McBain.
John, hey, it's Natalie. I just wanted to let you know that Atlantic City detective, he's here in Landview.
Where are you?
I'm at the hospital with my mom.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Hi, Blair. How's Vicky doing?
She's doing better. She doesn't need any more visitors. I should guys go talk to Kelly or something.
Well, do you know where Kelly is?
Yeah, she's in the sunroom. Why don't you make yourself useful? Get on the phone, get her a heart.
I was on the phone all last night for your information, Todd. And Clint and Asa are making calls even as we speak. I'm going to go in right now and see Vicky. Promise I won't tire her out.
I want to wait out here, okay?
Damn right you are.
Blair, keep an eye on her, okay? She's more worried about this than she's letting on.
You're looking much better this morning.
You're a liar.
Vicky, you're going to get that heart that you need. And when you do get it, you are going to be much better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Now, is there anything that I can do for you? Anything you need?
I want to see Ben, please.
You definitely rented the motel room, Mrs. Buchanan. We traced you by your license plate, and you used an alias. Why was that?
Well, the Buchanan name is well known in this area, Detective, and as I'm sure you know, I've been involved in politics, and sometimes to avoid the press, we feel that's necessary.
Okay. Ms. Buchanan, yesterday when I asked you about your brother, you never even mentioned being in Atlantic City. Why was that?
Well, you just asked me when the last time I saw Paul was, and I told you it was here in Landview. You didn't ask me anything about Atlantic City.
I think you can understand my problem. I mean, you say you were in Atlantic City, but you didn't see your brother, yet his blood was found in your motel room.
Well, I really don't know how to answer your question. I was in Atlantic City, yes, but I
Kelly,
didn't...
be careful. It can wait.
Mr. Vickers, you can stay. I have some questions I want to ask you, too.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be only too happy to help.
I never saw Paul in Atlantic City. I went there because I was worried about him. He has a gambling problem, and I was looking for him. But I never found him, and I went to my motel room. I left a message on his voicemail, and he never called me back.
So you left Atlantic City?
Yes. And I came back here to Landview.
When did you leave Atlantic City?
About 9.
Can anybody verify that?
Yes, I can.
Can't believe a game warden gave me a ticket.
Well, if you're going to go fishing without a license.
I wasn't fishing. Matthew was fishing. All right, Matthew is not 16 years old. He doesn't need a license. All I was doing was standing there trying to teach him to cast. Want him to cast way out in the middle of the lake so he has a shot at catching the big one.
How many times did you show him?
A couple of times.
I think it were like 10. I think the last time you actually caught something.
Yeah, I did, and then I started reeling it in because I want Matthew to learn how to reel it in. I'm just about to hand him the rod, and all of a sudden this game warden shows up.
Fine example you're setting for your son. You know, a commissioner of police breaking the laws of the land recklessly.
Stop.
Come on, Bo. It's funny. It's funny. Funny.
What is this?
My tent.
Tent? Looks more like a hammock.
It's where I'm sleeping.
And the carabiner.
See?
This is funny.
What? Hey, you know, I worked hard on that. I don't assume it's so funny. It's up, it's, you know, thrown up, it's done its thing, and hey, it's good, right? If you care anything about food for the rest of your life, you'll agree with me, right?
Oh, come on. You gotta lighten up, Nora. You gotta laugh because
What?
this is really funny.
What? Stop it.
So I followed my wife to Atlantic City because, frankly, I knew it was hopeless for her to help her brother Paul stop gambling. I mean, got a gambler who doesn't want to quit. What are you going to do, right? So I went to her motel room, and we talked about it. And after a little while, I convinced her to come back to Landview.
So, when you left, your brother hadn't arrived.
No.
So, how did your brother get in the motel room if no one was there?
Well, you know what? We left the door open for the maid, remember? And the key there because we didn't want to go down to the motel office. So, that must be it.
Okay. That seems to answer all the questions that I have right now. You know, it would have helped if you'd told me all this yesterday.
Well, I was in shock when you told me that Paul was missing and could be hurt.
And, Mr. Vickers, it would have helped if you told me you were in Atlantic City.
I'm sorry, what?
You got a parking ticket. Why didn't you tell me you were there?
Well, I think it's pretty amazing that Dorian arranged for Vicky to go see Ben with all that equipment, don't you?
If Dorian's so concerned, why don't you work harder at getting Vicky a heart?
Hey,
How's your mom doing?
Not so hot. Thank you for coming.
No problem. You seen that Detective Morrow?
I know that he thinks that I killed Paul. I mean, I could just tell by the way he looks at me.
Okay. Look, let me talk to him. Where's he now?
I don't know. I think he went to talk to Kelly in the sunroom.
Hey. Your mom, did she go for tests or something?
No. She went to see Ben. Her husband's in a coma.
She used to go see him every day.
And she just says that she feels a bit stronger after seeing him.
Except for today. Now she's going to say goodbye.
Dorian, thank you for making this possible.
I'll be right outside if you need me.
Thank you. So many memories.
Hiya, Blondie. You lost or just slumming?
Neither, actually. No, I'm on a mission.
Yeah, well, you won't make many converts in this establishment.
It's not romantic.
Hey, listen. The owner probably canned me for chasing customers, but I don't think a lady like you belongs in a dive like this, you know?
Now, that's very odd, because a friend of mine told me that this is exactly where I should be. At the crossroads. Wherever we're going next, it looks like I'll be there first. But I'll be waiting. I promise you. And then we'll be together forever.
This is gonna be a fine fire, son. One little match right here and all this dry stuff, it's gonna take. I usually don't carry, you know what? I remember thinking to myself, God, I had to bring matches.
I put on the list I gave you.
I know that.
Well, maybe we can use a magnifying glass.
Man, it's too dark right now. God, these clouds are getting dark.
You any good at rubbing two sticks together?
Yeah, look. Don't worry. Look, hey, your mom bought out all the groceries in the grocery store. I'm sure she remembered matches, so don't worry about it. Are you okay in there?
Ow, 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 oh, 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 oh my gosh. Oh, oh, ow, oh.
You
There's
need
something
help?
biting me. They're biting me. It's like where? It's like there's something in Aaron's pants. I got ants in my pants. Help me. I don't like them. I don't like ants. Ow, ow.
Hey, this better not be funny money.
You counted on wheat, bozo.
The entire 18,000 is there, sir. Now, please leave.
Where'd you get so much money so fast, huh? Okay, I'm out of here. Hey, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, my God. Thanks for getting the money monkey off of my back, man.
Just so you're safe.
Yeah, well, you gotta tell me one thing. You know, now that you see my bacon fat, can you just tell me where'd you get the money?
I went to Mr. Buchanan.
Are you kidding me? You begged that old buzzard? Oh, man, he can't stand you for taking over this place.
But he knows a good investment when one is offered.
And what does that mean?
He gave me the 18,000 in exchange for a 50% stake in this beautiful old dump.
You gave up half of your dreams to save me?
I did. Yes.
You did. Somebody cares about me. Does that mean that you love me?
Actually, yes, I do.
Please understand that, unlike Paul Kramer, I don't have a gambling problem.
That wasn't my question.
Although I do from time to time like to try my luck at the gaming tables. So sure, I was in Atlantic City. But my fiancée doesn't particularly care for me gambling, so I'm sure you understand I left out that little piece of information, especially since I never saw Paul Kramer the entire time that I was there.
Did you see Mrs. Buchanan?
No. Did you see me, Kelly?
No.
No? Mm-mm. So there you have it.
All right. Excuse us, Detective Morrow, but we need to go check in on my mother.
Actually, I have a few more questions to ask Mr. Buchanan.
Well, they're going to have to wait. We have a family crisis here. And if I'm not mistaken, you're way out of your jurisdiction. Excuse us.
All right.
Well, that leaves you and me, Mr. Vickers. I have a few more questions to ask you.
Actually, Detective, my fiancée is one of Mrs. Davidson's primary caregivers. She's probably going to need a strong shoulder right now. I'm sure you understand.
You know, Todd, you really should rest. You need to.
What happened? Where is she?
Hey, your mother is fine. Dorian arranged for Vicky to go see Ben.
To see Ben?
Yeah.
That's what she wanted.
Natalie and Jessica are right outside the door along with Dorian. Won't take long. She'll be back in a minute.
Better not.
What's the matter, Blondie?
Ben?
I'm always with you, Vicky. You know that. Always will be.
I know. Ben, I've always known that.
Two hearts beating as one. Never forget that, Blondie.
Since the day we met.
That's right.
My heart is not beating so well lately.
Well, then you just draw strength from mine.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Maybe I would give anything if I just make this all go away.
We'll get through it. They will find a heart for my mom.
I'm just sorry that everything else is happening at the same time. Thank you for giving me an alibi about my trip to Atlantic City.
Well, like I said before, I love you. I'll do whatever it takes to protect you.
Kevin, I need to tell you why I had to give him that money.
You know what? Right now, I would just like to think about my mom, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Frankly, I could use your strength a lot more than you could use mine. You know, I'm trying to stay strong here. With everything that's going on, sometimes I feel like I'm just losing it.
Okay, I think I got them out of my pants. Will you come here and just check and make sure that I'm off my back?
Nope.
Okay, what about my hair? Anything in my hair?
No.
Oh, they hurt so much. They bite me. Bite. I hate ants. I hate
Well, maybe next time you should pitch your tent over an anthill, especially fire ants.
No kidding.
I'm gonna go put that in my logbook and say what I learned on this camping trip.
That's a good thing to
Folks
do.
at the next campsite had extra matches. You and all your little friends work out the sleeping arrangements?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for asking. No one will be sleeping in my pants. Thank you.
All right, good. I'll get a fire going. We'll cook up a few hot dogs, and then we'll see about relocating that tent of yours.
I don't think it's supposed to rain until tomorrow.
These clouds are starting to look real bad up there. That's it. Everybody in the tent. Come on, maybe it's just a brief
I'll cover the fire. All right, okay.
In there, Dory.
I'm coming.
gotta get out of here.
You're leaving?
Yeah. I gotta go get my things.
What things?
You know, when things are this hot, there's only one thing that's gotta happen.
What?
You gotta put more fuel on the fire. You gotta make everything burn, baby, burn. So I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna get my things, and I'm gonna move in with you. Because Nigel, Bartholomew Spice, you're a keeper.
Are you comfortable? Yes. Dorian, there's something that you should know.
Don't tire yourself out. You've made quite a little journey for someone in your condition.
I talked to Ben.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
And he spoke to me. I mean, I know he's in a coma, but I heard him. You know, I heard him plain as day. I just want you to know, whatever happens now to me, it'll be fine. Because I know now that Ben is with me. Our hearts really do beat as one.
Vicky's resting comfortably. You can go in and say hello, but just a few at a time because we don't want to tire her out.
Well, after she saw Ben, she looked so peaceful.
Yeah, I saw it too. It was almost like something spiritual, you know?
Yeah, I think it did her some good. You know, listen, you guys go ahead and go in. I'm gonna hang back a little bit. Don't want to crowd the room.
I'll wait for you out here, hon.
How you doing?
I'm okay. My mom's doing a lot better now that she's seen Ben.
That's good.
Yeah. Listen, I think I overreacted a little bit about that Atlantic City detective. It's just, he said he had more questions and...
Detectives are always saying that.
Yeah. So I guess since he's not back, you know, you don't have to stick around.
I think I'd like to, if that's okay.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
Hi. Any word?
Vicky's holding her own. I have to go talk to somebody, even if they can't talk to me.
Matthew, I think we're gonna have to reschedule a camping trip.
No, we were supposed to spend a whole day together and stay overnight.
Okay, we won't reschedule. We'll just relocate. How about that? We're gonna relocate to my house, where there's DVDs and pizza and dry towels. How about that, Matthew?
Mom, will you be there too?
Oh, yeah, well, DVDs and pizza sound a lot better than cold hot dogs and rain. Go!
You look terrific. Seeing Ben must have done wonders for you.
It did. It really did.
What did you tell that detective?
I didn't tell him anything. As soon as you and Kevin left, I got out too.
I can't believe Kevin saved me like that.
You didn't know he was going to alibi you?
No, he did it because he loves me.
Son of a gun. Come with me. I got to talk to you.
Just relax.
Hey, John.
Hey, Raj.
Miss Vega?
Hey, look. Do me a favor. Her mom's in there fighting for her life. No questions right now.
I'm not the one with the questions anymore. The FBI's involved. Some agent from Jersey, Catherine Fitzgerald. She's on her way. She says Miss Vega is not to leave town.
All I'm saying is that after seeing Ben, I'm really quite ready for well, whatever happens next.
And what is that supposed to mean, that you're ready to die? Huh? Okay, fine. Be ready to die. I'm not gonna let it happen. Okay? I'm not gonna let it happen ever.
Look, Ben, I don't know what happened when Vicky was in here, but she now seems resigned to dying. And that is unconscionable. There are too many people who need her. She has to fight. She needs a heart transplant. She needs one today. She's not going to make it through another night. The irony is that your heart happens to be the perfect match, and yet here you are, lying here in a coma. I do not know why I'm telling you all of this, because I know that you love her more than just about anybody else does. I'm sorry.
On the next One Life to Live.
I had a dream.
What? Bad one?
It was about Ben.
There's some bad news about Ben.
There are some decisions that have to be made. Life and death decisions.
What's happening to Ben?